convert 45 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. So yeah, so here it says the Celsius and the Fahrenheit are two important scales that are commonly used to measure temperature, and the formula to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit is, there we go. Okay, so we have degrees Fahrenheit, which is equal to, okay, so they're trying to say that there's two formulas that you can pick. So the first one, let me just see if 9 divided by 5. Yeah, okay, so 9 divided by 5 is equal to 1.8. So they're giving you two options. It's either you use this formula or this formula, but the whole point of this formula is you have Fahrenheit and you have degrees Celsius, right? So if you do have degrees Celsius, which is what they have shown us, right? So you have 45 degrees Celsius, you need to convert this into Fahrenheit. So you can actually use any of this formula. So maybe we can just use the one that's presented. So the first one, actually let's use the two, right? But they're both equally acceptable, so you can pick any of this. So you have 45 degrees Celsius. You need to convert this into Fahrenheit. So according to the formula, you have Fahrenheit, which is equal to 45, right, degrees Celsius. So let me just drop the units for a second, and then you have 9 over 5, and this is basically plus 32. So as you can see, you need to multiply 45 times 9 over 5. You can simplify this with 9, right? Because 45 and you have 5, 45 divided by 5 is going to be 9, so 9 times 9 is going to be 81, and this is plus 32, right? So you're going to see that this is 113 Fahrenheit, degrees Fahrenheit. So that's why, and they're supposed to be degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, great. So that's why your final answer is 113 degrees Fahrenheit. And if you were to use the formula that has 1.8 as opposed to 9 over 5, so you're going to have Fahrenheit, which is equal to still 45, right? And this is times 1.8, because we know that 1.8 is equal to 9 over 5, and this is plus 32. Then all you have to do is multiply 45 times 1.8. So this is going to be 81, right? And just so you know, how can you multiply a whole number and a decimal number, just so you're wondering. So let's do that, right? So this is solving a whole number and a decimal number manually. So all you have to do is you multiply this first, right? Because you always start from right to left when you're trying to multiply numbers manually. So you would have 5 times 8, which is 40. And then you would have 4 times 8, which is 48. And basically 4 times 8, so that's, did I just say 48? Okay, sorry. 4 times 8 is 32. Okay, 6 times 8 is 48. Sorry. Okay, so 4 times 8 is 32. And then you add that to 4. So this is 36. Okay, great. I've just had that moment. So anyways, yeah, let's get back to this. So 5 times 8 is 40, and then you have 4 times 8, that's 32, plus 4, that's 36. 5 times 1 is 5, and then you have 4 times 1, which is 4. Okay, and as you can see, you leave a space here because when you're trying to multiply and you move on to your next decimal place value, you leave this blank. And then this is basically going to become 0, right? So 0 plus 0 is just going to be 0. Then you have 6 plus 5, which is 11. Then you have 1 plus 3, which is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. And then as you can see, because you have one number after the decimal point, that means you start from this 0, right? Don't forget you still have that 0, right? Don't just drop that and have 81, because that would be wrong. And then all you have to do is you move this decimal point to the left once, because you only have one number after the decimal point. That's why you're going to get 81. So this is 81 plus 32, and this is equal to 113, and this is degrees Fahrenheit. So that's your final answer. Okay, yeah, just so you're interested in terms of how you want to multiply numbers with a decimal number, and if you forgot about doing that manually, so this is a quick refresher. Okay, great. Solution